I'm so glad my package arrived. Okay guys, are you interested in the new Kayali Vanilla Royale? If so, if you want to hear my first impressions and hear more about this fragrance, then just keep watching. Hey everyone, it's Laynie Lashes and thank you so much for being here. If you clicked on this video, it's because you're probably addicted to fragrances like I am. Hello, my new obsession, it's true. This gem just arrived in the mail and I had to run straight down here and film this for you guys because I want to get my thoughts out there. I'm very intrigued and a bit nervous about this fragrance. So, if you love fragrance content, beauty content, and a dash of lifestyle content, then make sure you click the subscribe button, join the Lash fam. You will not regret it. Seriously, I am so lucky and I have a beautiful community here. So if you want to join that, make sure you click the subscribe button, join, you won't regret it. And now let's just start talking about this fragrance that makes me very nervous. Literally haven't even opened this. It literally just came in the mail. I heard the dog barking, I heard the hubby answer the door, and I thought, oh my gosh, I think it's here. He goes, do you want me to unwrap it for you or do you want to share that with your subscribers? I'm like, we're gonna open it together, baby. All right, here we go. I won't lie to you guys. I've been on a serious perfume kick this year, but this lasts like 2 weeks. Don't judge me, okay? I work hard for my money. I can spend it how I want to. Anyways, that's besides the point. This launch came out of nowhere, and I think it was actually leaked, is what the rumor I've been hearing. I will say I don't think, thankfully, that like alters the success of her campaigns. I think Kayali is a pretty loved brand. Some people love to hate it as well. I can't lie. I definitely hear negativity about the brand. I really like Kayali. The reason why I really like Kayali is I feel like if you're familiar with them, I think their bottles are beautiful and I love the little 10 ml bottle. The fact that it's still glamorous, it has the jeweled top. Like, I feel like there's such beauty in the packaging, which is a part of the fragrance experience. Kayali gives us that luxurious, glamorous experience without charging the crazy price tag. They are not cheap. Like, you're not gonna find this at Walmart, but for fragrance, if you follow fragrance, it can get really crazy pricey. Also, I like the campaigning. I like the different varieties of fragrance. Not everyone's been a hit for me. My personal favorites are, of course, I love Vanilla 28. I haven't bought a full size of it. I just feel like it's not quite what I want, but I get why so many people love to layer it because it's not quite what I'm looking for in a full bottle. I do really like Eden. It's funny because I kind of bashed it. I loved to hate it in the beginning. And it's on crazy deal right now. I'll put the Kayali website down below. I think I got it for like 80 bucks for the big bottle. So I was like, that is $80 worth to me, not $138 full price. See what I mean there? The one that is really stand out to me that is like one right away I knew I needed a full size of was invite only. I'm hoping this one does that as well. So this is Kayali Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. Like so many others, I was terrified when I heard the word patchouli. Now don't get me wrong, there are fragrances I love with patchouli, but I used to work with a girl who wore straight patchouli perfume. She was the sweetest girl, but like couldn't stand to breathe the air near her because I cannot stand harsh patchouli. So yes, many of us are nervous because in the title is the word patchouli and that's kind of off-putting. And Mona even talked about that in her video, saying that this is supposed to be a version that is much more tolerable, much more crowd-pleasing. And this was not cheap, $138, obviously a splurge. I treated myself to full price on this. It's cold because it just came in the mail and it is only 18 degrees outside, but like so many have said, if you've seen any videos on this, the packaging is very, very luxe. I personally will say the one thing I don't like that the jewel is gold dipped. I would rather it be the actual jewel look. I personally like that better. Okay, so in here we have notes of vanilla Sur Absolute, which I actually have never heard of before. I don't know what that is, but I think it's supposed to be a more potent vanilla. Golden rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, and sugared patchouli. Now there is oud in Invite Only, and that oud does not bother me at all. I don't really know if I like oud because I'm scared to try oud heavy fragrances, but the oud she put in Invite Only doesn't scare me at all. I enjoy it. So Kayali, don't do me wrong here. And very interested in that creme brulee note. The brown sugar stood out to me because in Vanilla 28, I get major brown sugar vibes. She's super reflective, y'all. It's like looking in a funhouse mirror at the carnival. Okay, so very excited, but I've heard mixed reviews, so I am nervous. There are some people that are like obsessed, say this is like the greatest perfume ever, and then there's others who have been like, it's not an instant love for me. So here we go. Oh my god, this smells like something I already have. I literally have something that smells just like this. This smells almost exactly like Sensual Instinct by Montal. It's very different than I expected, I can't lie. It smells like a rich woman. In the waft, I get the rum note, I really do. I mean, I get that rum note. That is actually pretty. It's funny, I don't drink like ever. Once in a blue moon. I haven't had a drink since before my daughter was born, and she'll be 2 soon. So it's been like 3 years, but before her, once in a blue moon, I would have a drink, and one drink I can actually stand is a rum beverage. So I do like the smell of rum, and I get that in here big time. The patchouli is not harsh to me at all. I will say that. I will say I think it's a good thing that I live in the climate that I do. I'm here in the Midwest because don't know how this would do in heat. It's very much a fall, winter, probably more winter, honestly. Like, we have a little bit of snow out there. It's 18 degrees. It works in this weather. The initial blast was very different than I expected, but it is kind of changing as I move around, as it dries down. There is something dry in here, which sometimes I'm not a real fan of. I have the Navitus Absolutio, and I love the initial blast of Absolutio. Like, I love it. It's very Baccarat-esque, but in the dry down, the driftwood really comes out and is very dry to me, and it bothers me. I am getting that dryness in here. Now, I will say this. I feel like this is quite potent compared to a lot of Kayali's. That rum note, you guys, it literally, in the air, it's funny, like, on the on applied, I don't get that super rum note, but in the air, it truly smells like you just spritzed rum in the air. Like, that's in there for sure. I want to put just a little bit on skin. I'm a big clothes sprayer though. I rarely actually apply it to my skin directly. Rich auntie vibes. I'm gonna wear this throughout the day, and I will definitely update you guys because it can change. This is rich auntie vibes. I feel like describing this as a almost flanker to Vanilla 28 isn't fair. That's how a lot of it came across to me. I'm really not getting a lot of vanilla, honestly. I'm not even getting a lot of brown sugar. I'm getting much more a boozy, dry, woody patchouli that is, for being called sugared patchouli and creme brulee, it's not sweet at all. Like, it's not, okay, I shouldn't say it all. It is a sweet fragrance, but it's not syrupy. It's not like drenched in sugar. This is definitely grown, rich woman. This is not playful. This could come across as sexy in the right event space, in the right outfit. Your auntie who is in her late 30s and doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? Like, she's sassy, she's stylish, and she's got money. That is the vibes I'm getting with this. The cloud of scent it creates is prettier than the direct, like, face in it smell. As I'm moving around, I'm getting a very pretty scent cloud, honestly. That's very interesting, actually. This is a unique one in my collection because I feel like when I directly smell it, what I'm getting is not what I'm getting as I move around. You know what I almost get in this is Christmas vibes, and not in the typical sense. It's not like Christmas tree or anything like that, but you know when at Christmas time, if you live in the Midwest, the air outside is dry, dark, but inside your home it's warm and toasty, and the Christmas lights are coming in through the windows, and the Christmas tree is lit up, and it gives this warm glow, this warm feeling. You're not directly eating something sweet, but maybe earlier in the day you baked some cookies or desserts, and that scent is still kind of wafting in the air. That's the vibe I'm getting with this. That's the way the scent cloud is to me. When I move around, that scent bubble is that warm, cozy, slightly sweet vibe that I get inside the home at Christmas time. She's bougie. She's bougie, but she's not bougie in a playful way. She's just bougie. She's put together. I could again see this being sensual in the right setting with the right outfit, but it's not in your face sensual. It's alluring sensual. You know what I mean? Like, you know, see, this woman is sensual, she's sexy, but it's not I'm trying to be, it's who I am. People are drawn to me. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. I don't think this is a safe blind buy. I went crazy. I got the big one. I could have definitely got the 10 ml to give her more of a test, but I don't know. I just went for it, you guys. It's wild up there, y'all. I have a toddler that is in a mood, so hopefully she doesn't scream too much in the background. I have been wearing this for 5 hours, and I wanted to get down here and give you guys some updated thoughts. She's a beauty. She's a beauty, you guys. When I first sprayed this and first had it on, I wasn't fully sure of what I thought. It was one of those things where I was like, do I love you? Do I hate you? You know, I was trying to feel her out because she was so different than what I expected. And I bought the big bottle, which always puts added pressure on if you like something or not. And as I wore it, I would say within an hour and a half, it really started to shift on me. I started to get so much more of that creme brulee note. We laid down for our family nap, the best kind of nap in my opinion. And as I was laying there, I was so cocooned in the most warm and creamy vanilla, but it wasn't just vanilla. It was truly creme brulee. It was like I was rolling around in the inside, which was such a shift from when I first applied it. I wasn't getting that creamy, custard-like vibe that I was hoping for, but she started to come out for me, you guys. I had my hubby smell me. I was like, what do you think? I'm on the fence. He said, oh, you smell really good. You smell sweet and like a dessert, vanilla. I do feel like the vanilla has come out more, but I don't think this is just a vanilla fragrance. With it being in the title, like Vanilla 28, I'm thinking like really vanilla, but it is so much more than vanilla. I don't think this is going to be for everybody. I really don't. I don't think this is a safe blind buy. I was scared, y'all. Even after first applying it, I was scared. The magic comes out in the dry down. It really does. And as far as longevity goes, I can still smell it on my clothes. I can still smell it on my skin. I will say nothing lasts super well for me on the skin. Even though I lotioned before I applied, I don't know. They just don't. That's why I always spray my clothes. I can still smell it on my clothes. I would say it is close to a skin scent at 5 hours. Not fully surprised. Kayali isn't known for having the craziest longevity, but do I believe that at the 8-hour mark, if I smell my clothes, I'm still going to smell it? I do think I would still get whiffs of it. I still think there's a chance as I'm moving around, walking by people, they would get a faint whiff of it. I don't think this is gonna like knock people down. I don't think this is beast mode 5+ hours in, but I do think she has longevity. I don't see myself needing to reapply a lot unless it's just for funsies, but if you are someone who's got a full day and then you're gonna go out and do something and you want to smell good, I would apply a little bit more. Am I impressed with this? Honestly, yes. The opening is odd, you guys. Again, it is odd. It's not going to be for everybody, and it is one that you really have to get into the dry down to appreciate. I personally love the rum note in there. It's a little fun. It's a little, brings out my wild side, and definitely on the dry down, getting that more brown sugar, creme brulee, and still, yes, the patchouli and the oud, but more those sweeter notes, but this still in the dry down never gets sickly sweet. I think she's beautiful, honestly. I'm very excited to have this in my collection. I am going to put on a little bit more because why not? I might go to Hobby Lobby tonight, getting crazy. Initial blast is very rum. Like, you smell like you just emptied a bottle of rum on you. Then it's very much oody, dry, woody. You're like, where's the vanilla? Where's the sugar? The magic is in the dry down. So if you picked it up and you're on the fence, really give her a good wear. Give her some time. I do think this is one you kind of have to train your nose to, and you really have to wait for that beautiful dry down. I love her, honestly. I'm impressed. This is very high-end smelling to me. This is way more grown, niche, expensive Kayali than the typical Kayali. I'm excited to play with layering it. I think it'll be very fun to layer, add a little edgy, boozy, grown, boss babe sex appeal to some of my other fragrances. So that is my total thoughts. Hopefully this video isn't 100 million years long. If you guys pick this up, please let me know your thoughts. I will say one thing I hate about packaging like this is she's gonna get messy. I can still see my juice in there though, so that is appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. If you picked this up, share your thoughts with the Lash fam down below. I love hearing from you, and I know everyone else will as well. And as always, please try to stay positive, because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.